Hello and welcome to another glorious morning here in Space Engineers. As we're on the forest planet, we're back, and we're back at the merchant down here in the dark of the forest. We can illuminate it here a bit. And we have been doing lots and lots of capitalism in the meantime since we got back with our scout ship from the other planet. We did find the Fregna. We're going to have to go out there and salvage it some more and see what we can find. But for now, we've just been doing some capitalism. We've been sitting here with our cargo containers accessible and just going like, sell those computer chips. It's only the explosives and reactor components that I'm not continually making more of. I have been trying to use up some of my resources as there be a lot, and my cargo containers are full, so therefore we need to try to get rid of some stuff. But today the plan is we are going to upgrade this dropship with some additional items, some new weaponry, and hopefully we'll be able to rejigger this area here, take off the docking port, and fit a jump drive. Maybe we'll be able to fit a jump drive back here. I'm very excited about that possibility. Yeah. But we're gonna have to see if we can get that done. We do have to go get a fair amount of gold for that, and might have to do that off camera. But I wanted to talk about something with how this scenario was set up and an issue with it. When we look at our G menu here and I go to block weapons, we see that I have the vanilla weapons as well as the weapons from the Warfare 2 DLC Editions mod. And that is what's intended for the player to use. However, the enemy has access to laser weaponry, but because it's here, I can see it, but I'm not supposed to be able to use it. So I can add this to my bar, and I could theoretically oh wait, I can see it. Oh, but can I actually not put it out there? I haven't tested this yet because I haven't tried anti-fighter laser turret. Okay. Oh wait, I'm in a fucking safe zone. That's what that's what's going on. Okay, let's get out of here. So can I actually place these things? Yes. I could, if I wanted to, build these turrets. And I'm not supposed to be able to. One of the difficulties in this scenario is supposed to be the fact that I can't initially find magnesium, so I'm going to have to scrimp and save and scavenge as much ammunition as possible, which I've done all right on. If we look through here, all of my guns got some ammo, and I do have some spare in these Gatling guns. So we're actually okay for some short-term engagements, but definitely not long-term engagements, and definitely not any other weapon type besides just the Gatling. So I should have thought about this before when we were taking the gold base over there. But if I just zippity-doo-dah over there with my spectator camera and take a look at this base that I encountered, this base has laser weaponry on it. So I'm going to have to treat this as a salvage-only type item, which makes me sad because I had a laser weaponry on this end that I destroyed. I ground it down, not thinking about this fact that I probably want to gather these and attach them to my ships. So today, my number one goal is to collect these laser weaponry from this base, get it onto the dropship, collect all the gold that has been accumulating from this drill for the past so many hours in game. As you can see, this place is actually running out of power. It's been running for so long. And they hopefully use that to get a jump drive, and then head back to Moose Camp, grab my Spectre, and head on off on an interplanetary adventure to go find the Flay Distress Beacon. So, let's head on over and see if we can salvage some laser guns. Coming on in for a landing here. Probably just have to just body a couple trees over here, just ram them. Smash! Get rid of that tree. Smash that tree. And we have made enough room for this big boy to land. Which I'm going to put there. Perfect. It's going to be like I can put the back left on that little bit of outcropping of rock, and it worked out perfectly. Perfection. Little landing there. And how have we been doing, Monsieur Base? You almost got 100,000 gold here. Nice! And there's some various resources. Excellent. Stuff that I'd left here previously. And the power situation is about half. Fully depleted in 16 hours. Which is a lot of batteries, so yeah, okay. Honestly, we'll probably just leave it like that. We don't really need to power this base, because we can just get de-ice. It's not the ice. Get the gold manually as well. But most important thing, let's get these turrets off. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna take off these current turrets, because I have one. What is this? Anti-fighter laser turret. And I have one light laser turret. And it's a little bit bigger, the light laser turret. So I'm thinking is we're going to put the light laser turret on the top. And we're going to get rid of one of the anti-fighter turrets. And we'll put it on the side here. So, yeah, we'll do that side, because this thing has this big thing in the way. So for the turrets, we will go to Icargo, and we'll get their ammunition out of them. They're going to pull in a little bit more, but I can fix that. I can turn them off. And then they shouldn't pull their ammo. So now, yep, only the one. Only the one is still pulling ammo. Excellent. So these two on the top and the right side of the ship are ready to get ground off. And I gotta get that laser turret out of my goddamn bar because I'm not allowed to use it. Alright. So, that has been cut off. Now we're gonna go weld pads, which is how we're going to attach them. And we'll grab components for several weld pads, just because we can. Throw a weld pad on here. And they actually, oh, they don't need to be conveyored, do they? I mean, that's just the turret's location. That's where it lives, but they technically don't need to be conveyored. We'll throw a weld pad on here. We're also going to throw a landing gear onto the cursor here, because then that will allow us to use it as our little carry device in order to carry the cut off piece of equipment back to the ship here. And to make this easy, I'm going to, well, that's heavy armor there, eh? I can temporarily, off the front of the missile launcher here, I just make sure not to fire a missile while I'm doing this. I can temporarily add a little landing gear arm. Excellent. And now, what I should be able to do is take this little ship, and we'll hover our butt over here. And we're going to align ourselves up with this anti-fighter turret. We'll dock with it. And I should be able to cut this thing off Oh, this is where it might be an issue. Is that this thing might be a station still. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to figure that out. I think what I do need is a control panel. If I just get control panel access onto this thing, I should be able to turn it into a... yep, it's just this one thing. It's just got turrets. And then we should be able to go into the info. Yeah, convert to ship. Excellent. And we can back out our newly acquired turret. Hover there for a moment. I think I deposited my stuff, so I'll grab some more weld pad materials. And we can weld pad. Get that welded. And now, to plug it in. Just line this up as best we can. Weld pad. We're good on axes and rolls. Whoa! I immediately shot that. I guess it's not set to weapons only, and it's just like, oh, that's an enemy radar dish. I'm gonna kill it. Nice. And I think that's a feature of weld pad. It immediately undocked when it welded, which makes it so much nicer to move stuff around like that. Okay, excellent. That was smooth. That was painless. We're still good on fuel and power on this ship, so no worries about just leaving this thing to hover again. We're going to move in on the side here. And got it. Now to cut this thing free. Now, I think I can access this one from the inside. And I should make sure I have enough stuff for a control panel so I can do that entire trick again. So it is, if I'm not mistaken, this guy here. Yeah, because I had cut up to disable it. Oh! Whoa! Hey! What? What the fuck? What are you doing? What was that? What were you shooting for? I mean, there's still parts of this base that aren't... Are there still parts of this base that aren't mine? Not that I can tell. Please don't be a cursed laser beam. That'll make my life really bad. Okay. Turret. How about we set you to be weapons? Hey? Yeah, we'll leave you off for now. Until I get this thing on, because I don't want you to destroy this. I need this thing. I really need this light laser turret. Oh my god. Again, you know, that thing's not using its thrusters, so this is as well a station. So plop a thing on there. Info. We're gonna turn this thing to weapons and turn it off to start off with, and we'll convert to ship. Take that panel off and throw a pad on there. We'll line up here and we'll bring it down and welded. Unlock and back off. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's a tasty gun. Oh, that is looking good. I am thoroughly excited about the fact that I have upgraded weaponry on this ship. And dock. Oh, I'm about to turn off a dampener so that when we fly the big ship, it doesn't try to fight back. And I wish I had thought about that before I cut this one off. Then I would have had triple laser weaponry, and I would have been a very happy camper. But oh well. We have double laser weaponry, which makes me mostly happy camper. Anti-fighter laser turret with a range of out to 1,000 meters. We have a light laser turret with a AI aiming radius of 2 kilometers. That's huge. Massive improvement over the 1,400 of my Gatling turret. So hopefully I can turn these on and they won't destroy the world. They are set to weapons. What are you shooting at? Oh, this thing? Do I not own this thing? Do you consider that a weapon? What? Really? Okay. I mean, alright. It's fixed now, but that was weird, man. I don't know why you consider that a weapon. Okay, we've got a bunch of gold to move. And that's going to take a very long time to do it by hand, so let's not do that. Let's see. Can I connect to that? No. No way I can maneuver this ship in order to get that connector onto there without it being kind of scary. So, I want to get that connector off of here, out in this open area where it's nice and easy, and I'll get rid of this tree so I don't have to deal with it. Goodbye, tree. So we are going to go through the wall and just connect up through there. Alright, set up connector. Just gotta get into position and connect. Excellent. So what we should be able to do now is in our inventories here, we have our gold and we have our large cargo containers from this ship. And we should be able to transfer the gold instantly. Excellent. And let's also just grab as much as we can of all the stuff that's sitting around here. The laser charge things, don't need that. And we should be good with everything being done here to head on back to the moose camp. We are very heavy, but we do have the ability to fly. So off we go back to moose camp to see if we can get this gold processed and maybe get a jump drive on the ship. We can see we're coming up to moose camp because there's a giant solar panel sticking out of the forest. So we'll slam on the brakes and look around for our clearing that we made. Where, oh where? Aha! There is the base. And we can line up with our landing pad and totally overshoot it, but that's okay. Our sideways thrust was never really that strong anyway. And we are very overweighted right now. Probably gonna barbecue my landing pad a bit, but that is okay by me. It's just some armor. That's the first touchdown. Feather our locks here. Am I slightly off on the connector, I wonder? Yes, I need to slide forward. Wait, can I do it from here? I think I can. Oh, no, wait. I can't press forward while I'm down there. Ah, there we go. Wonderful. We're back at base. And that gold should be flowing out of the container on my ship and going into this temporary refinery here, which has been working on some silver in the meantime. A lot of gold ore. There we go. Loop. And a loop. Make me gold! Because I want to get a jump drive. And therefore, I need superconductors. So for my assembler here, we are going to need... How many jump? We need 100 superconductors, 20 detector components. We have detector components. They're not a problem. Gravity components. That's the one that requires special items. So 100 superconductor, 20 gravity components. We have a little bit of superconductor already. And all I want to do is to go over here and go to the large blocks and click on a jump drive and be done with it. And not have to think about, how many extra parts am I going to have? Sort of thing. So I can just come over here and I can just go jump. If I spell it right, jump. And I can just click jump drive. And we can see the important bits. Oh yeah, we don't need to build extra of these though. I can just cut everything realistically except these. We need just a bit of silver, 33. I think we have that. Need 730 gold. So, we have 150. And we are slowly making more. I think I have enough ore. Because if I'm not mistaken, the gold ore in the game is like a... Oh god, I have to remember this correctly. It's around like a 1 or 2% sort of thing in terms of efficiency. So every kilogram of... Sorry, like every 100 kilos of gold, or you get a kilo of gold. So I think it's like 1 or 2%. Around there. So I have 100,000. So that should give me around 1,000 gold. So I have enough gold. I don't have to worry about efficiency or yield or anything like that. I can go and just slap 4 speed onto here, speed mods, and just get this thing absolutely cranking and get that gold processed. So now we should just be ripping through this gold with several kilos a second and just turning it into as much gold ingots as possible. And that is being fed off to my assembler here, which hopefully isn't using it too quickly, and I can actually keep up with that rate of gold production. And we have also the little bit of silver we need here. I have enough silver. I have 8,000 silver. I only need like 30. That's all I need. So, why not? Why not? We'll just slap another one on here. Why not? And because it's a giant thing, because I'm a lazy bastard, we're going to do the welder trick. Also slap some speeds onto that side and turn on. And while that thing's working, I'll get these other 3 speed modules done. How we doing? We're processing gold, dude. We are processing gold. Hell yeah. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just gold. Get all this platinum and silver out of there. I want to see nothing but glorious gold in these things. And now we are gaining gold, which means we're out producing the rate at which this assembler is working. So this assembler just needs to finish, and we're good. In the meantime, we can set these tanks over here to stockpile, can't we? We have these 3 large hydrogen tanks, and we are currently at 67%. We do have our 2 tanks here on the base at 17%. So we can stockpile and just slurp all that wonderful hydrogen out of them and get up to 79 at least, which is good enough. Hydrogen tank small. Oh, that's on my little ship. Oh yeah, we need to stockpile that. I didn't mean to take any hydrogen from that thing. The cursor needs its fuel, damn it. That's how it flies. There we go. Fully refueled. We'll leave that as it is. I don't have to worry about oxygen tanks and stuff. We're good there. These two tanks will again just continue fueling and filling up as we are gone. It looks like we have absolutely zero issues with the amount of power being generated by our solar system. So this portion of the base is still well fueled and running, and these tanks will just continually top up as we are gone. I think I had this down here. This still functioning? This thing is still putting a little bit into this basic refinery, which is then just getting a little bit of iron and such coming out for the base, which should be stockpiling over here, right? Just a little bit of iron and gravel. Refinery. Little basic refinery is just getting some basic materials, yeah. Which we can pull out to here. Oh, it's just sitting in the refinery. Hasn't been pulled out yet. I see. Well, that's fine. The other thing I want to do is the large cargo that I'm looking at right here. There is the other cargo that is on the dropship. I'm wondering how much stuff I leave behind. Like, I leave behind the gravel. That's just a given. We don't need the gravel. We don't need to take the silver and platinum and gold. That can just stay here, the ores. Because they need to get processed. But we also have just like this absolute way too much grids. We got a lot of grids from breaking down some stuff, and I think I just overproduced them at one point. So we could theoretically dump like 10,000 grids here, because I really don't want to carry them. We don't need this many grids. Yeah, just dump all of our grids. The base will, well, the ship will produce a bit more once we leave, but that's stuff that's already in stock on my ship, so I don't really, I'm not worried about. I got tons of cobalt. All right, cargo. Large cargo. Let's get everything sorted into this one large cargo, minus the stuff I have here. That's all that weight that I don't need to take with me when I'm traveling to another planet. See, I've got this down to 143,000 liters compared to it was full before, because I'm just dumping a good quantity of stuff on this base. And it also, if I die and I respawn on this base, then I have a good little stockpile of resources to get my ass going. Which reminds me, I should put a medical bay on this base somewhere. I was going to put it in that building there, but I might just stick it somewhere else. I will stick it in here just for now. Hey, and now we have a med bay at this base in case I die horribly. And with that, we have a little stockpile. A little less of a stockpile now, but whatever, it's good enough. If I die and I'm like, oh my god, I'm 240 less interior plates, I can't recover because of that, I'm pathetic and I don't need to live. We're taking with us just, you know, just the basics. When we take off, our systems will immediately turn some of this raw materials into more components, which is good. Overall, we're not going to be taking any more additional weight. But yeah, we should be good to go. How are we doing on 500 more? Okay. So in order to prepare for the jump drive, I'm thinking it's gotta be... Oh, man. It can't be underneath. There's no clearance down here. I've made that as tight as possible so that I could have this easily walked on. So it's probably gotta be where this docking port is. Because I want to leave the front lower down in order to give the turret a little better of an angle. So yeah, it's got to be there. So, as such, we need to take the cursor and shove it somewhere. Which, I don't have a dock for it. Oh my god, I never thought I'd have more than 2 ships. So we'll just drop the cursor on the deck here. And, oh, yeah, probably get this welder and such out of the way. But we'll probably use this welder in a second, actually. Anything in the connector? Nope. We need to cut it off. And clear out some of this armor plating. Now, for the jump, we actually have some fun stuff here. We don't just have the jump drive, because we could just slap it in there, just plunk it down and be done. We have these warfare jump drives, which look kind of cool. And also, there's warfare jump drives with pass-throughs. So you can go through the center of it. Which, at some point in the future, I'm going to make a larger interplanetary ship that is only going to be interplanetary. It's never going to land on a planet. And I am going to put these pass-through jump drives all over it, because I think they look awesome. Unfortunately, this ship is kind of full in terms of its various blocks and such. All this stuff underneath here is just occupied by tanks, and the innards are all full. There is literally no extra space in here except for a couple pieces of armor on the sides. I mean, yeah. Considering how big these jump drives are, yeah, it's probably the only spot for it on this particular ship. I mean, I could remove my bathroom and like fit it in there, but that's just silly. You need a toilet. You need a toilet on a ship. And as such, yeah, that's going to be the spot for it. We're just going to have a jump drive hump on the back of our ship. But we'll put it on the warfare jump drive because it looks cool. It's because it looks cool. But we'll maybe move it 1 tick back. Why not? And sure. Put that in position. Because I'm going to need to ramp the armor up to it a little bit to make it look good. Because we can't just have this armor come half block into the side of a 2-block tall thing. That is going to look horrible. And so we're going to have to ramp the armor into it. Question is how? I could just do this. That would leave a 1-block visible. Or I could do, where is he? This bad boy combined with this bad boy, which would leave only a 1/2 block being visible. That could work. Now the real question is, what can I do in these corners here? Because I'm not sure. Is there something out of this pack that has a corner that fits this? I wonder. Not really? What about 7? No, these are transition pieces. These aren't corner pieces. Yeah, these are from like 2x1 to 1x1 transitions. They're not what I need. Anything else in here, maybe? No. That's like the... This would be perfect on the inner side. But do they have like half slope corner inv? They don't have it like half slope itty bitty, like the smaller piece. Ah, that sucks. So there really isn't a piece that fits here nicely. That does suck. Because we do have a piece, say, here, which would fit a block like so. But I could just not care. You know, there's always that. Just don't give a shit about the fact that something is not lining up with your greebling. Not everything needs to be perfectly greebled, and just that could be perfectly fine. So why don't we just do that? Just do the ancient art of not caring at all. Hey, I think that's perfection for now. That'll work. And now, of course, we can do the armor quite quickly ourselves, but we want to get a welder onto that jump drive, because that's going to take frickin' forever to build up. So, we'll grab a welder. We'll grab conveyors. And in this case, conveyor corners. And we'll grab some materials. And with the welder toggled on, our jump drive is coming to life. And now, all we have to wait is a few more minutes here. As you can see, those superconductors being added relatively quickly. So, in a couple minutes, we're going to have a jump drive. Yes! Oh, this is so good. Man, we made some serious upgrades to this ship in just this one episode. We've gone from being no jump drive, basically no firepower because I'm super low on ammo, and all of a sudden we've got laser weaponry, we've got a jump drive. Oh my god. I think one last thing we need to do to this thing. We're going to trade out this gun for something else. I want to have a little bit better of a gun. I want to see what's available out there. So we do have their turret here. We got to take the ammo out of the turret. And we'll cut the turret off. And let's take a look at what we have available in block weapons. Because I could take all of this Gatling ammo and I could change it out for different types of ammo. And as such, I think we want to get something a little bit more spicy on this particular turret location. Now, we can go for vanilla turrets. We do have this ability. Regular Gatling turret, boring. Rocket turret, we hardly have any rockets, and we don't really have the materials to make more of them because they need uranium, I think. Unless the mod pack changed that, which I don't think it did. But production, ammo, yeah, still need uranium. So don't really have the ability to make more rockets. Artillery? Maybe. Assault? That's probably more what we're looking for here. But we also have all of these extra turrets here. We have the Gatling turret that was on there before. We have the quad assault cannon. Ooh. The Starstreak missile, which is just a cooler, better looking missile turret. See how tall this missile turret is? See how short this missile turret is? That's all it is. It's just a better missile turret. But we also have something like the autocannon turret tower. And it's on large grid. Autocannons on large grid, which is quite nice sounding. We have a giant railgun thing, which is way too big for our ship. Another twin railgun thing. As well as the Goalkeeper Sea-Wiz PDC. Ooh. Then we have a basic Gatling, and then we're back to the gone all the way around. Oh, wait, we have a security turret. Oh, this is like interior. Okay, I get it. Okay, this is quad artillery. So I think we might upgrade this thing with a PDC, because that sounds nasty. And as such, what we could do is we could disassemble some of our GAT. Because if we look at our Gatling, we got 1 magnesium each. That's the That's the main important thing, is that it's just magnesium. And for these modded components and stuff, there is things. So this requires... It doesn't require any... It doesn't require any magnesium. It doesn't require magnesium. I can make PDCs. I can just spam PDCs. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. I'm a happy, happy boy. A very happy boy now. Oh, yeah, baby. I don't need magnesium to make PDC ammo. Oh, make a couple hundred boxes of that. Okay, we're totally slapping a PDC on here. Let's do it. Now, I have no idea if that not requiring magnesium is an oversight or an error, but I am going to use it because I need a break when it comes to ammo. I've not found magnesium, and we are like over a dozen episodes into this goddamn series, which is ridiculous. But PDC. Okay. We will... 1,500. Ooh. Nice. Go for weapons. Target rockets, because that's what you should do. We'll control it. I'll just fire off into the air here. Oh, yeah, baby! Alright, it's aiming in a good location right now. It's aiming up. Let's turn it on. PDC, shoot on. Oh, yeah! Okay, I like that thing. I like that thing a lot. I want to make more of them. How are we doing on this? Superconductors are done. Just gravity components. Ooh, yay, yay, yay! Oh, that is so good, PDCs. They're so good. It kind of makes me want to put some PDCs on the back here. Now, they kind of get in the way. Maybe. But I could... Ooh. Could theoretically get a PDC like off of this conveyor system and have a conveyor coming back this way and put a PDC right here. Alternatively, I can cut these little things down and get access to cargo access to the back of this O2H2, and that could give me another PDC back here. But I don't know. We'll leave it for now. It's good to know that we can make PDCs. And that'll be a useful little addition. Jump drive. Okay, it's done. Okay. So that is charging. We are very happy people right now. And we are ready. We are ready to take off and head off into the cosmos in this ship. Go kick some ass. And as such, we're going to do that in the next episode. For now, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to finish armoring this thing. Because I think it needs it. Because we have a few spots here where I need to fill in with armor or components and such. And I need to reposition some of these lights and put some more lights on it. So I'm going to finish armoring this ship up. I'm going to get it all built up. And then in the next episode, we should have essentially a finished dropship that is pretty much what the dropship is going to be able to do in this series. If I do any upgrades to this thing, it's probably just going to be a Mark II, and I'll build a whole new one. But we're going to have this thing ready to rock with everything it needs, and we're going to take off for a massive interplanetary expedition to head all the way across the system to the distress beacon 5,600 kilometers away. That is our goal. But that is going to be in the next episode. For now, thanks for watching. And good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.